These are the top 10 Amazon Prime Day 2021 tech deals. Welcome back. I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt Granite. I'm excited to have you here. I've been awake longer than I can even imagine, and I am here, if you expand the video description box, to share with you the top 10 Amazon Prime Day tech deals. They are changing at a mile a minute. Can't even speak. I've been awake for so long. I know I look disheveled, but I am here to help save you cash. If you do expand that video description box, you're going to find a link to accompany each of these deals. Prices can change quickly. I do use affiliate links, which means I benefit monetarily if you're kind enough to use one of my links. Let's begin with the first of the deals right now, the Sony A8H. This is a 55-inch TV. At the time that I am uploading right now, this is a 31% claim rate. We're looking at a price drop of $702 down from $1,900. This is a 2020 model, but you're going to do very well with the refresh rates and a lot of the HDR capabilities. Don't be thrown off by the fact that this is a 2020 TV. Again, you're locking in that 120 hertz motion clarity. You could easily use this with the new PlayStation 5 or with the new Xbox. Different ways to make this work for you. Great for gaming, watching sports. That is just one of the many deals that I am celebrating right here as we count down the top 10 tech deals and a few bonuses. The Samsung 43-inch right now. Let's take a look at this. This is $797 down from $1,000. It's a 20% price drop. My wife was very excited when this was a drop in price, but I think for our specific setup, although this is a TV that goes flush against your wall and gives you that frameless or frame design that looks exactly like a picture, it is important to note that you do need to plug this box in a wired fashion and connect it to the television. So if you are not prepared to drill through your wall, you don't use a wire hider, just a reminder, you can't just hang the TV up to connect the peripherals and your Fire TV sticks and all the other things that I've been showing today on my YouTube channel. This is definitely something that you do need a little bit of extra help for. $202 price drop. All right, moving on. Got a lot of requests this Prime Day 2021, specifically on the tech front for dash cams and dual recording cameras and a way to bring a different level of accountability to your next insurance claim and catch those bad drivers on the road. I feel like whenever I go out, all of the other jerks on the road pop up. I wonder sometimes if I'm just the bad driver, but this particular one from Rexing is $40 off. If you are not a Prime member, guys, use that free 30-day trial. Expand the video description box. Use that free 30-day trial to lock in these savings, which are designated in a lot of cases only for Prime members. Lowest price in 30 days. You can use the Wi-Fi Connect to transfer your clips between your mobile device and your dash cam. There is no Wi-Fi needed to get that ultra wide viewing angle, and more importantly, the G sensor. So if your vehicle, heaven forbid, ends up in an accident, it can not only activate, but ensure that if there's a car intrusion, you're going to do very well with the safety features and the recording built into that device. And the Rove R2 4K dash cam, just as an alternate, just throwing that in there, I do like the specs on this as well. If you work in professional transportation, it's always good to grab probably something with the 4K capabilities. If other people are in your car, you want the in and the out on the vehicle itself. The iRobot Roomba i6, I know earlier today I featured the i4. The i6 is a more robust suction. It's that self-emptying RoboVac, and it's a price drop today, $800 and a $499. That's a $300 price drop. Unlike the Shark, where's my Shark? I have a Shark self-emptying RoboVac that I was talking about earlier. Now, this Shark has a base that can attract 30 days worth of debris and garbage and dander. The big difference between the Shark, which has that 30-day dustbin capacity, and the Roomba is the Roomba has a 60-day capacity. This also features that self-LiDAR mapping technology. So whenever you see things that say smart mapping upgrade rather than smart vacuuming. The smart vacuuming upgrade means it actually draws a floor print of your home. It learns where everything is in terms of your furniture and provides a more efficient cleaning. Some of the other ones just give you the ability to control how they clean based on an app, and it's not the same thing. If you're just looking for a great entry-level RoboVac, the Eufy by Anker, which is $229 down to $129, expand the video description box, you're going to find a link. It's a full $100 off. This is an entry-level RoboVac. This is great for people that don't have strong Wi-Fi. My mother-in-law just simply wants a RoboVac that she can turn on and use, and she doesn't mind that it's got a remote control. She just doesn't want to worry about Wi-Fi or having this connect. It is good in navigating between tile, hardwood floor, medium pile carpets. And if you're unfamiliar, although no brand is sponsoring me in this video, Anker, I do speak positively about them. They make a lot of power banks, and they are the parent company to Eufy, so the battery management on that RoboVac is particularly good. How you guys doing? Happy Prime Day. I'm here to share the savings with you and also ensure that for Prime Day 2021, sometimes what you see is not always what you get. You can sometimes do a little bit better. Let's talk about the Apple MacBook Air. This is with Apple's unified M1 chip, giving you a little bit better management in terms of battery and performance that debuted last year. It's a 256 gig solid state drive. I know the 8 gigs of RAM isn't unbelievably impressive given some of the other laptops I'm going to show you in a few moments, but for Apple, the RAM they use is phenomenal. Now, at a first glance, it's just $50 off, but expand that video description box. Use the links that I have. You're going to save an additional $49 at checkout. And guys, that lowers the price of this MacBook Air by $100. And I'm going to talk about the AirPod Pros in a few moments. That's always a beautiful thing, but let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Deals to fly off the store shelves, digitally speaking at least. The Asus Chromebook, probably my favorite new Amazon Prime Day 2021 tech deal. This is a Chromebook Flip. It's a 14-inch touchscreen. You get 8 gigs of RAM, 64 gig solid state drive. I realize the solid state drive is measly, but you do have an SD card, which you can use. You'll never find an SD card on a Mac. This is a touchscreen, so you can flip it. You can use it in a tablet-like position. It's $389 down from $480, $90 off. That is a great Prime Day exclusive. And a reminder, guys, again, you need to be a Prime member. If you're not a Prime member, use that free 30-day trial. Well, we are talking about tablets. The new Microsoft Surface Go, probably one of my favorite tablets of any kind, is the 8 gigs of RAM that you get in here, the 128 gig solid state drive, and the $100 price drop today. A smile-worthy Prime deal. Sounds a little creepy when I say smile-worthy because I'm sure you just picture me sitting alone in my room just smiling at the tech deals as they drop, but that is definitely one that has me excited. You can tell I don't get out much. On the Razer Blade gaming laptop deals today, I am so excited that at the time, keep in mind, prices can change in an instant. The $949 you see down from $1,500, that's $550 back in your pocket. This has the NVIDIA GeForce graphics card, 120 hertz refresh rate, 16 gigs of RAM. 16 gigs of RAM, guys, for under $1,000, $550 off. It has the RGB lighting, so the multiple lighting zones, beautiful bezel. Even if you're not a gamer, if you do a lot of 4K video editing, or if you're a YouTuber like I am and you're looking to edit videos and have them actually produce beautifully on a content machine, this is the one to consider at 37% off. Love that RAM, love that RAM. All right, here we go, moving on. Well, we are talking about Amazon deals today. I know there's a lot of obvious ones like the Echoes and the Fire tablets that kind of seem like they're on sale every other day, but the 47% price drop on the Fire HD10 is the latest model, 2021 release. It's actually a surprisingly good tablet. If you're looking for a hardcore tablet that's just Android based, perhaps the Lenovo Tab I showed you earlier on or some of the Dragon tablets might be better grabs, but if you're looking or you're invested within the Fire operating system, this is great for surfing Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video. It's got the Amazon Alexa voice service built in, and it's, again, 47% off. That's $70 back in your pocket where it belongs. Moving on. Oh, my tie needs a little bit straightening. I never expected in my life that I would be talking about ice machines on Prime Day, but if you look at the small appliances on Amazon right now, this is the one that everyone is talking about, at least in terms of the bestseller rankings. I don't know if people are talking, but they're buying. It's $449 down from $549. This is a way to enjoy chewable ice that's made from compacted ice flakes. So if you've ever had one of those overpriced cocktails, you can now make it from your home with an overpriced ice machine, or maybe not that overpriced given that it's $100 off, but this is like the deal that has so much traction on it. I can't believe I am including an ice machine as a tech deal, but it is tech for your kitchen technically. There is absolutely no water required. It's got a hookup where you just plug it in and it does its own return through the reservoir. A really cool output on that. So I'm just letting you know that that exists as a deal today. The Bose noise canceling headphones come with a quick trick. If you are willing to accept the soapstone color, whatever that is, I'll let you know that the Silver Luxe is $299 and the black is $299. But if you go for soapstone, you pay $170 less rather than $100 less. That's a full 43% in savings on the newer Bose noise canceling headphones. These are my wife's from last Prime Day, the rose gold. They've come a long way in terms of design. That proprietary noise cancellation technology. These are great headphones and definitely something that you might want to consider for Prime Day 2021 as we talk tech. I had someone ask earlier on for a pair of headphones that they could use in the shower or swimming. And well, I don't know if I would necessarily swim with these headphones. They are IPX8 waterproof. And if you are a Prime member, you're not only going to save 40%, you'll get an additional $7.21 off. So $27 back in your pocket. These are incredibly well rated, more than 225,000 nearly perfect reviews. They've got built-in microphone call quality, quick pairing, good battery time. And while I am going to talk about the AirPod Pros in a moment, these are lightweight and IPX8. You're not going to get that level of waterproofing on a pair of Samsung Buds or some of the other products like the Apple AirPod Pros. The Govi LED light strips that you see are a bestseller pretty much every day, but at 34% off. These are great for multiple color lighting modes. These are not the ones that you can control with the Amazon Alexa voice service, but they do control a remote. As you guys might have seen in a prior YouTube video, I added them to my daughter's room. We use them around Christmas. We had them under our kitchen cabinets, and I didn't really want to yell at the Amazon Alexa voice service every 3 seconds to activate them. So just having the handy remote, you cut them, they've got a powerful adhesive, and they do look beautiful. You get a lot of range for these, 15-19 down from 23 bucks, easy installation, particularly for anyone that wants under kitchen cabinet lighting, which is difficult to install. You can now do it on your own. On the portable generator front, this is a new deal available right now, the Amazon Prime Day special. You'll get I sound like a used car salesman. The special. It's $40 off the $200. You're gonna lower your price to $160. This is great for hiking, for camping, for those what-if emergency situations. Also great for inclement weather. It's easy enough for a child to carry. I don't know if he weighs 6.6 pounds. He looks a little bit larger than that. But the generator, that's just an old-time deal guy joke, a great dad joke that I'm just putting in here as I round out this wonderful tech. True soulmate for your car is how they've said it, but basically you don't need to rely upon a car inverter. It's an additional $40 off, and that might be something to consider. As we move on, the other car accessory that I think is truly worthwhile today is the MeTurk. That's a great name. MeTurk. Portable car jump starter. This is a great way to jumpstart with the Crocodile spark-free jumper cables. You get a $42 price drop this Prime Day if you are a Prime member. 90 bucks down to almost half price, right? You're gonna get the light, the SOS light. This can be used in different life-saving situations. You hope you don't need it, but rather than not having to rely upon the kindness of a stranger in the middle of the night, which has happened to me, or wait for AAA, you can jumpstart a car, a truck, an SUV, a motorcycle, or if you're really fortunate, a boat. And finally, a couple of bonus deals round out the top 10 tech deals this Amazon Prime Day 2021, the Ring Video Doorbell. It looks like the Ring Video Doorbell wired deals are more prominent this Prime Day rather than the wireless, which leaves me to suspect some more deals are on the horizon tomorrow. So a reminder, if you are subscribed with your notifications turned on, as the wireless deals become available, I will have those for you, but the $45 price drop down from 100 bucks will get you a wired Ring Video Doorbell and a slightly outdated Echo Dot, but even on the 3rd generation Echo Dot, I don't know if you're aware, we're at the 4th generation for the Echoes, the sound out of this is still really good, so you can, I guess, answer your doorbell from your Echo, but more importantly from your smartphone, you can use this and really answer your door from anywhere in the world, 45 bucks down from 100. A nice bundle. And finally, the anxiously awaited AirPod Pros. I have obviously an oversized nose, but regularly sized ears, and these are comfortable with anyone that seems to wear them. The big difference between the Apple AirPod Pros and the traditional AirPods is these are the first AirPods, which are generally quite overpriced in my opinion at $249, to offer active noise cancellation. They are better in terms of call quality. They've got a more robust battery and are better for sweat and water resistance. $189 down from $249, the absolute lowest price that these have dropped to. I've just put them in, a little jump test, and they fall out on me. That's the one thing that I'll tell you about the AirPod Pros. I've had other people say that the AirPods are the absolute way to go for the earpod tips. I find that the traditional AirPods actually fit my ears better than the AirPod Pros, but I don't know if I'd spend $249 on them, but they're staying in when I push them in a little bit better. So there you go. AirPod Pros, $189 down from $249. If you guys like this, again, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Expand the video description box. You're going to find all of your links and that free 30-day Amazon Prime Day trial. And don't forget to subscribe, turn your notifications on. I'm going to have another roundup. Prime Day continues 2021 through tomorrow. So I'll have another list of the top tech deals, the top home essentials, anything you're looking for. Leave me a comment. I will hunt it down. I'll be working around the clock. And if you think I look disheveled and sweaty right now, you just wait until tomorrow. Thanks for watching.